Hello everyone, and welcome to the very first Voidcast of Aurora Season 10. And thank you all so much for the follows. Thank you Skywing, thank you Out of Pocket, and thank you Cat. It means so much. Thank you for the Peepaw. Peepaw, I've heard really good things about Peepaw, so you shouldn't be disappointed. Yo. Okay, seems like first ban. Okay, the Giants are banning. I'm right. Do I have the new heroes on this? I don't. Can I find a picture of Emray? Emray PNG. Fucking required. No, wait. I swear this is not that scuffed. I got all the things, but like none of the things, you know. And D&D still lurking now, but peeking back occasionally. Peek. Hope you have fun. Hi cat, meow. Love the PNG tube avatar. Huge. Thank you, Twin. Thank you so much. Okay, if I wait, that's the link. Save image. Hey, yeah. Shooting stuff. Okay, did he put in there? No, he didn't.
These beats are the purest.
Okay, there we go. Then if I this, boom, Emray. Oh, he's so big. Okay, wait. Let's adjust that a little bit. Emray ban. What other team ban? Domina. Oh, I don't have the domino one either. Ugh. It's okay. I get it. I'm getting it. Big. Save image. Holy. No, wait, this is working. Trust. And we're going in. Boom. Boom. Okay. Bans are settled. Huge. Okay. So yeah. Cat is a hero. We want Cat. Yeah, I believe Cat the hero. There's a lot of heroes in this game, but we aren't gonna get to see Cat this round, unfortunately. Or Peepaw. So we do have the rest of the rosters here. On the right we have the Johto Giants, and on the left we have the Astronyaats. So I don't know much about these teams, to be very honest with everybody, but it should be a good match. We'll learn a lot about them throughout the match. We see the Giants rolling out on the Zardetta comp, typical evil comp, and then the other side here we have a ramp comp. So we'll see. Buttons should be good now. Seeing Koi take an original opening trade here. Foliage just barely getting out with their life. Oh, will trade, but Andrew gets his trade there as well. You see both flex DPS down here on either side. The Astronauts do have the point here. And our stabling, so this is good. A swap from the Tracer to the Pharah now. We're gonna see the Vendetta going on the backline, getting a bubble onto Sky here. Might get punished, will get punished and die. Can they restable? We have some crazy block slop going on the front here. Block slop versus bubble slop. Who will win? We're gonna see Keegs barely getting out there. Where's Keegs? There we go, there's Keegs. I'm not gonna lie, I am usually a top-down kind of watcher. So, this is new to me. We're learning together. We're gonna see a good lamp come out here from Sky. They will find Keegs. And Luca falling too. This looks like it's gonna be a good fight win for the Astronauts here. But a pit. Oh, the tank. M falls off the map. And wow, that was a fight. Will go the way of the Astronauts though. I think I'm a bit loud. Let me fix that. Or maybe the game's, I don't know. I think that's better. Yeah. Okay. So, I'm gonna see the Giants coming back in here on White Room. And we're gonna open with Andrew OC. Can we find anything? Big damage onto M. But nothing to follow. The beat coming in here from Keegs and Bosa portals. Matching beats here from either side. Who's gonna find pick here? We're gonna see trades on both sides. Nope, we're gonna not touch the point for the Giants here. This is a messy round. These are messy fights. My character ain't got no tank passive. Yeah, especially on this map. The new tank passes, like the ones that don't have the boot reduction, will suffer quite a lot. It's arm day and I'm dead. So either side here, we're seeing so far that evil can be defeated simply by block slop. So this is good news for some, bad news for others. I personally don't like block slop. I would rather have Czar slop than block slop. But yeah, that's just me. So we're gonna see pretty much the same comps here. We're gonna still see the Pharah inside here, which is interesting, but I believe that we can make this work. Good angle on top here. Really forcing Captain Rex out. We're gonna see Luca going for an engage here. On to Sky. Gets the first overhead. So low. Will blow up though. Yeah, just the support and the stabilization from the Astronauts here seems too good for this bubble dive. Yeah, they're just gonna clean up here. Voidcast, thank you, Toxie. Yeah, we're just gonna see a lot of spam through this choke. They're not gonna give them a lot of space to walk up here, and we're seeing Evil has been defeated as they are going over to block slop here. Interesting. So we're mirroring on the inside here. Only difference really being the BAP and the Pharah. So form forced out first here. It's gonna be, they're trying to walk, but Andrew just takes out Captain Rex. Sky finding Luca, both the DPS gone. And yeah, that's 3 down for the Giants. Forced to back up here. Just miracle picks coming out. I didn't even get him on cast. I guess it's Andrew can't carry. You just gotta watch. Thank you so much for the new follow. So yeah, we're gonna see just a lot of spam still through with the Pharah and the Soch. Can they walk? Falling dangerously low, but we'll get popped back up. Yeah, we're gonna see what Luke can do here in the back line. Just living. And wow, immediately as I tap away, 3 are dead again. And are we gonna get this last one? We are. That's just a clean team kill. I look away for 1 second and they're already gone. I don't know. It's looking rough if you're on the oh, and we're gonna see a sneaky barrage play here. Wait, and it catches both supports. That catches 3. Foliage with 3. And then yeah, it's just gonna be cleanup from the rest of the team here. You have Andrew. See, yeah, you don't even get another touch. So that's gonna be a pretty dominant showing from the Astronyaats for this first map. Wow. Interesting. They swapped off their Zardetta stuff. Kind of looks like they were struggling to find what they wanted to play. Maybe we'll see that more in the next map, but for now, big play from Foliage. And let me follow. Huge, huge, huge. Oh, that's a weird bug. I didn't know that was a thing. Why is aimbot Cassidy in the queue? When did this happen? That's crazy. We've got our first Aurora player who is a robot. This is insane. Yeah, that's my friend. Ah, I see. Wait, why am I in queue? Yeah, true. I don't know how you got in the lobby and how you're in queue, but Fiber to the Void, how have you been? I've been doing good. Thank you. How you been? So yeah. So these first map, we have Emery Band from the Giants and Dominant Band from the Astronauts. Again, I don't really know what either of these teams want to play, but 2 of these new characters are already out, so we'll see. We'll see what they want to do, and they want to go circuit. So the Astronauts are going to get the first ban, but we'll see. Will that play more into their strengths? Will we see some swapping of rosters? I don't know. I'm in for a surprise, just like everybody else here. I need to work on a in-between stream. Just turn your stuff up. I can barely hear you. Gotcha. Is that better? I thought it was too loud before, but might have just been my imagination. Thank you. Huge. Okay. I'm cheating, don't ban me. I really do love the aimbot Cassidy in the queue. This is huge. Cat in. This is awesome. Cat will feed families. This is huge. And see if we can get. Okay. I'm hoping to get some Peepaw playtime as well. Not gonna lie, I stream muted because I didn't hear you. Oh, I've been doing good, Peter. How you been? So yeah. Oh wait, I should update scores. Okay, there we go. So we'll see how the bands come out. This map, need Peepaw for sure. Here for Peepaw. Peepaw has a lot of supporters here. This is huge. Love to see it. Hopefully we get Peepaw in, but we'll see. The Giants were looking a little lost last map, so maybe Peepaw is the thing that'll bring them home. Aimbot Cassidy now in the Astronyaats. Interesting. This is an interesting turn of events. This is my first time casting a game with a robot on one of the teams. I mean, my ranked games usually have some kind of robot, but never in Aurora. I thought this was a different kind of league, but you know. And especially taking out Foliage for aimbot cast. I mean, we saw what Foliage was doing last map, so crazy. I don't know what to talk about here. I definitely do need that pause screen, but for now, I'll just ramble. So circuit. Giants chose circuit. I think, yeah, it seems like the backline banned Lucio from the Astronyaats. Okay, that's interesting. I don't know if they are expecting some kind of weird style here on circuit, but or maybe it's just, oh, now it's so small. The new I'm I'm gonna have to change that for the new ones. There we go. Yeah, better. There we go. And then who's the other ban? We'll see. Yeah, I'm gonna have to change the file size of the new heroes because they're just so much smaller. And by Cassidy being subbed out again for foliage. I'm glad to see it. So, I do know that there has been some trading on one of these teams. I'm pretty sure. I believe M is a new member of the Giants. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure. So, and it's still first week. You know, the jitters might just be getting to the teams. So we'll see. Maybe even throughout the series how they grow and adapt to each other's play styles, and hopefully we see a more competitive series. Because that first map looked really dominant from the Astronyaats. So we shall see. Now just waiting on a ban from the Giants here on circuit. We shall see. My dog? You guys hear my dog barking? I don't know why they're barking. The coolest Aurora game of all time. So this lobby. So normally I friend like everyone in Aurora whenever I get into a lobby, but this lobby had so many new people that I haven't played with or seen. So it was really cool getting to add a bunch of new people, and to get to see a bunch of new players playing is really awesome. Thank you so much for the follow, Atreus. That's huge. Here for Peepaw. Peepaw is a star. I'm beginning to see. So hopefully we get some Peepaw playtime. And thank you so much for the follow, Neptune. Are you also here for Peepaw? That'd be crazy. Guys, a new Umusume update came out. Pan May. Okay. Also here for Peepaw, as you should be. Mayban. She's so small whenever it comes in. Okay. Boom. Okay. These are a little bit odd bans for circuit, but I can definitely see it. We're not going to see Peepaw coming in this round, unfortunately. For sure, it'll be next round because of playtime rules. And we might see a longer series, so then we might see more Peepaw anyway. And to lock in, good luck. I believe in you, Goat. Character. Shit. That would suck. Yeah, so the Giants looking to ban this May here. Apparently good scouting, maybe. Yeah. Oh, thank you for getting the ban thing. I know May can be kind of oppressive on this map, especially if you're not into playing double hit scan kind of stuff. So I see that as a reasonable ban. The Lucio ban is still confusing to me, but we might see it pay dividends. Who knows? I'm very excited to get into this map because, as everyone knows, I love poke slop. Maybe I'll be surprised. Maybe it won't be poke slop. Who knows? See the R coming out here. Just need to get in now. I wish I could check aimbot Cassidy's rank. What do you guys think aimbot Cass's rank would be? Mayban, maybe those are. That's true. It could be a Zar angle. I don't know. The Giants were the ones who wanted to run the Czar. So, I don't know. I'm dumb. I thought that's who Void was going to play. Oh. No. Just casting today. Maybe I need to get the POV streams going. So, Circuit Royale. This map is... For as many times as I've been on this map and having an awful time, it is a really pretty map. I especially like the nighttime version. We're on the daytime here, so, you know. It is what it is. Yeah, just the, like, detailing in these maps is so cool. Okay, so we're going to see immediately the Emre ban, or the Emre ban being lifted, has Luka playing that. We're seeing a double, like a traditional poke comp coming out here from the Giants. And we're seeing a little variation with the pharmacy out here on the side of the Astronyaats. So let's see. Peepaw wins. I'll go bald and start an OF. There's a lot of love for Peepaw here. Peepaw, a lot is riding on this win. What's the score? 1-0 Astronyaats ahead. Okay. I'm just gonna see some Sigma battling here for a while. I'm low-key interested in Foliage to see what they'll do here. On the far Andrew, never mind. Andrew cam, my bad. Andrew just finds a pick. But yeah, from then on it's just gonna be kind of stable and looking for another. But oh, Koi will find it onto Sanemi. And Koi falling dangerously low. Andrew is just standing on this corner. Doesn't even need to move with that Mercy support. It is really hard to get him off this angle. So we're going to see a little bit of a regroup. I want to see if we can... Oh, Keeg's falling dangerously low. Andrew! I get away from Andrew for a sec. 2 kills. Andrew is the only one... wait, no. Koi did find the finishing blow from Andrew's kill, but it just is Andrew's map here. See if we can finish out Keegs here. Keegs so won, but it will make Koi fall dangerously low. In such a dangerous position. The lamp does come out here from Sanemi though, and will live. Let's get some Mercy footage here. I'm feeling Mercy. Wait, never mind. We got the window coming out and killing Keegs. Will get Sanemi too. Andrew will help finish that off. Yeah, this is looking kind of rough if you are the Giants here. Wait. Okay. After this OC, wait. Andrew might fall here. So dangerously low, but Cat will keep them up. The Flux onto just Andrew. The alpha threat will fall. But we get a big res here from Cat. And the Flux. A bunch of ults coming out here. I'm tapping the Andrew OC. I believe. Never mind, it is the Luka moment. Wait, big ult. Big Emre ult here. Showing why it was banned the first map. Luka, it seems like we're just trading blows between Andrew and Luka here on this map. Yeah, really good res there from Cat, but it just wasn't enough to sustain Luka's ult from the back. You don't really expect a flank on Circuit Royale, but making it work on the Emre character. Seeing the far walking here, and we get a window here from Sanemi, trying to keep his tank up, trying to keep his whole team up. Not a lot of forward pressure with it, but just stabling, which is really good. And Luka is gonna find Foliage. He's gonna find Cat. And wait, the lamp here from Sky. Am I going insane? I might be going insane. There we go. That's the right number. Keeg's gonna find Andrew. Sky finds one. Finds two. Not enough, but a last stand nonetheless. So that's going to be first point here. Going to the Giants. I'm tapped in for the Keegs sigil here. I believe it's going to be big. I believe it's going to be early, and I believe it's going to be big. Maybe we even pair it with the Captain Rex OC. I don't know. Dare I say. I don't know, I'm itching. Wait, okay, big. Big ult. Gets two. Forces the lamp out as well. And gets Andrew to 1 HP. But Keegs is holding down the back as much as he can. Or Koi is, sorry. I guess they're both doing that, but now we're gonna see Koi has this flux in return as well. We're gonna see it coming out here. It's big. Gets another two. But a big lamp from Sanemi and the window from Sky here. Just like kind of sustaining everybody. A bunch of ults being popped. It's kind of just whoever comes out on top here. Very chaotic fight. Cat going for the last touch, but no, that's going to be the Giants getting point two. So yeah. As is usual, it is a poke map playing poke comps, and we're seeing the DPS usually determining the fights. These sigils are looking very big too, and not to undermine our supports, it's just poke. We got some Keegs love in the chat. That's big. Nobody seems to get as much as Peepaw though, so hopefully we can get Peepaw love next map. I think Keegs trying to take this. Andrew almost blows somebody's head off. Rex falling so low. Luca getting taken out by Foliage there. Foliage going for more. So close to the kill. Yeah, they're just all gonna die there. Death by a million cuts, I guess. Whole team effort on that kill in that hallway. That bounces you really far, even if you're not directly under it. I was unaware. Wow. So yeah, we're just seeing poke slap occurring currently. I'm waiting for a Foliage ult here. We're just gonna blow up the Sigma. I don't hate it. Wait, wait, so low. Will not fall. And the whole team is able to stable on top with a good lamp. Or a good window coming out here from Sanemi. Forcing so much space, and it seems like... Wait, the back lamp from Sky might have been a bit greedy. Koi trying to live here, but will most likely fall. The cat, Valk, helping to keep him up. And we're gonna see Keegs does fall here. They're all stuck in a small room. The Giants are like losing this great position they had. And we're gonna see M with the... Oh my god, too much is happening. Seeing the M ult being blocked off mainly because of low health. Just such a scrappy fight from both teams here. Has to touch. Keegs now on over to the Diva as just a last second get there fast, I assume. Looking to blow up Sky. We're not going to see it happen though. Foliage in the back does get out. Luca falling to Sky. This is a pickup, and Koi also takes out Keegs. And wow, these bursts from Sky here on the Baptiste. That's going to mean that Astronyaats hold that before third cap here. Very scrappy fights. Astronyaats aren't looking as dominant as they were the first map, but that might just be because of the map type change. So Sky is so effortlessly cool. You might be right. Streets might be agreeing with you, Flambeau. I might need some more sky shots. Oh wait, bad some more air shots of the map. These fights are very confusing from the players' perspectives. We're just seeing poke slot, but it's you know, it could be anybody's game. The Astronauts look like they are doing worse, but it might just be the map type. The Giants might look like they're doing better. I don't know. It'll all be determined with the attack of the Astronauts here and the defense from the Giants. So we're gonna see the Giants go on to an even pokier backline here with the Zen instead of the Wu Yang, and we're gonna see true to form Astronauts staying this comp that they've looked pretty good on this map. Foliage back over to the Pharah, I'm assuming, for this first little top bit. We'll see how that pays off for them. Wait. So close to a first pick for Foliage there. Foliage. And Koi falling dangerously low. Might die, but a good lamp out here from Sky. Barely keeping him alive. Keegs is not letting them go here. This space is very tough to claim, but is a little forward here once his resources start falling low. So we'll have to back up. M. I was just about to go to M. But yeah, M falls here. 2 Koi. I'm gonna get some support love from Sanemi. Just trying to keep the team alive here. And it is very difficult. Only 1 support here. Can't quite get over to Rex, but that's okay. Some cat POV here. You know, I tried playing Mercy Parkour a little bit ago. Andrew finds a pick, you know, as I'm talking. It's hard. This Mercy stuff is not easy. Foliage finds another, Andrew finds another. DPS line from the Astronauts, doing good, as always. And the slide does get messed up, but we'll get finished here by Sky. Foliage is looking for even more. Trying to kill Sanemi here. Almost gets it. And will get it. That's a really good pick here. Forcing them to wait even longer to fully regroup. Gets bad spawn. This is not good if you are the Giants here. And they're going to have to look for this Foliage Carl coming out. I'm not missing this. I didn't miss it last map. It might not be here. Instead, we're going to see the Coil catch 2 here. And force the Sig... Oh, almost hits the rock here. But it does get canceled somehow. I don't even know how that got canceled. Captain Rex falling so low. Andrew almost finishing off 2 people here. They're going to fall. And yeah, it's going to be so hard to retouch here. From the side of the Giants. Andrew cleaning house. Looking really hard for this stagger pick, but we'll eventually give up the chase. Wow. This is looking very dominant from the side of the Astronauts. But I believe in the Luca Emre ult here. Prove me wrong. Oh wait, no, don't prove me wrong. Prove me right. Just some Sigma dueling up there. And wait. We're gonna see the window and the brush does find Captain Rex. But yeah, Keegs is gonna fall there. MVP down, I guess. Yeah, and it's gonna be really hard. They have this last touch here. Luca might have to get it. Will die with the ult. I'm gonna look at the Captain Rex OC here. This is what they need to save it. Somebody touched the point. And yeah, Astronauts take that map very dominantly. This is not looking good. I think the Giants need a hero. They might need Peepaw. Who knows? Andrew getting play here. Butter game. All I have to say. So yeah, interesting map. I don't know what you do if you're the Giants here. They've shown, the Astronauts have shown they're better at that brawly look and they're better at that pokey look. Maybe you look for that kind of dive style, but you know, we'll see in this third map. Match point here. Yeah, adjust the score. Then hide the bans. Boom. Look at how professional. Aimbot Cassidy still hasn't been subbed in. I'm a little sad about that, but they haven't needed to use their secret weapon yet. So, you know, Nuttier followed. I didn't see it whenever it happened. Thank you so much, Nuttier. Purest beats in my ears. I didn't realize simply how many purist tracks there are. There's a lot. There's a lot of tracks here. How many in this playlist alone? Let's see. 249 tracks of the purist. That's crazy. That's some dedication to the craft. So. Thank you so much for the follow, JP Radope. Hope I said that right. Correct me if I'm wrong. We need a hero. I think that hero might be Peepaw. Peepaw could come in, or Peepaw has to come here. And, you know, we'll see. We'll see if this is the change that the Giants need, or if the Astronauts are just clicking as a team earlier. Put 50k on the Giants to win. This is a little scary for you then. They're down 2-0 right now. So I believe in miracles. Let's get our first is it first 5-0? I don't know. Or first 5 map of the season. It might not be. But let's get one of them in the first week here. Oh my god, don't say that to me. Hey, believe in miracles. Anything can happen. Peepaw has to come in this map, and Peepaw will show up, I believe. That's not to put too much extra pressure on Peepaw here, but, you know, we need a hero. So yeah, I think, I don't know, taking Sura. So the Giants want to go to Sura. They want, they might do that more of like brawly style. They might do that Zardetta again. They might try that again. We'll see. Peepaw kicked my dog. Okay, that doesn't seem great. So yeah, Suravasa for this match point. I don't think this is a bad pick. Especially if you want to run what you originally started on. You need something that's like very different from these first 2 maps. Yeah, I think it's a good pick. I'm always a big fan of Sura. And we'll see how the bans come out here, because I think the bans are going to be what really influences this match. Makes it you know, winnable for the Giants, and harder for the Astronauts. It is never over. The series is never over, and we could see an upset at any second here, especially with players being subbed in. I don't know if anybody on the Astronauts has to change out at this point. It might. I don't know. Do the Astronauts have 7? Is that real? Discourse in chat. This is interesting to read, especially not knowing the context. I find it fun. Ban Diva from the Astronauts here. Okay. I don't hate it on a map like Sura, especially with how good Diva is now. It might not be the best for like if they want to play the Zardetta again, but I mean Diva is really good right now. So we shall see. Where is Diva? There's Diva. Boom. Diva. I'm so good at this. So yeah, let's see what the Giants are thinking about doing here. Yeah. It'd be a lot better if I knew anything about these teams. It's too early in the season for me. I usually hear by word of mouth. I don't sit in scrims. So, I don't know. And I really only know one of the players on the Giants. That's Saname. The rest are a completely new bunch for me, which is exciting. I like meeting new people. Ban Bap. Saname, who has been playing the Bap, is going to ban the Bap here. Interesting. I don't know why that ban. Might just have a bigger brain than me. Peepaw is coming in here on support. How long is the season going to be? How many weeks is it this season? Because we have a lot more teams. So I think there's... Let me check last season and see how that equals out. Okay, so last season had 9 weeks of normal season and then 3 playoff weeks. So, or 4 playoff weeks, technically, yeah, the last game. So, like 3 months, better part 3 months. So yeah, love Woodington. When does Cat come back in? Cat was just in, and the Astronauts are up 2-0. So, if the Astronauts win this map again, Cat will not come back in, unfortunately. We love to see Cat gameplay here, but I don't know. Cat was feeding families last map. So, no, I don't know. I hope the Astronauts don't win this map because I want to see more Overwatch. You know, I'm always a big fan of more games, so that's when we might see more Cat gameplay. But we shall see. The series has looked pretty one-sided at this point, but you know, always up to change. I don't even have Andrew added. That's the one I don't have added. Do I have people added? I do. I think I have everybody else. No, I don't have Captain Rex. Maybe I think I sent one to Captain Rex. So we're seeing the R call. Let's see whenever it's answered. And we can hopefully get into this third map. I believe this is the second to last game of this week. The next game is... could be in like... where is it? Oh, it already started. It's going right now. Should we use Spectres versus Rome Raccoon Dogs? So, I don't know how that's going. But, Hopefully good. They're awesome. This is my favorite map in the game. I like how wide everything is. Doorways are all nice, you know, nice and wide, except for this little bit, but exactly, Cap. Exactly. So yeah, we're seeing the Giants go back onto this Zardetta stuff, and we're seeing this Mei Ram. They're both brawly comps, but with two different ideas of what they want to do. One wants to out sustain, one wants to out cycle. So we shall see how this works out. You know, I'm gonna start here on this Vendetta here, because you know I'm a Vendetta merchant. Unfortunately, so Blizzard, can we nerf this character? I need M to do something like really good, and then I can say the nerf thing. Looking for a cycle here on the backline. Forces the wall and the sleep. And another bubble. Yeah, that's what we're gonna see for now. Just a stalemate. Nobody wants to shoot the Vendetta on point. But now the Vendetta will fall. And as long as they can stabilize, the Astronyaats are up here. Koi will live. And Keegs will fall here. The rest of the team shortly afterward, I presume. Unless, wait, we see a trade pick from Luca? No. Unfortunate. We are going to see... Sky already has Nano. What? Maybe I'm just not used to seeing Ana anymore. Seems like nobody plays Ana, mostly. But Nano does charge really fast, and I don't think they're going to expect Sky to have this Nano here. So let's see if they make a play with it early. We're going to get full support cam until this Nano hits. Oh, it hits onto the Lucio. We're seeing a Boostio. Gets one, gets two. Technically Foliage got the kill, but I'm putting that one to Fungin. That's 2 kills on a Boostio. You love to see it. We love our Lucio players here at the Void cast. And that's gonna be first point. Definitely not intentional, but I'm glad that we saw it. You know, that's big. And in terms of ults, the astronauts have ults here to start with again. So we're gonna see probably a Blizz this fight. And maybe even an OC. I mean, if this fight lasts any time at all, then 5 ults will be ready for the side of the Giants. We'll see how many ults get popped for this fight. I'm gonna get a top-down view here. So I'm expecting this to be a dangerous fight. We're gonna see. Never mind. We're gonna see Andrew going down early. Foliage trying to even it out with the Blizz. We're gonna see Luca falling off the map. Sky does also find M, and that's going to be a win from the Astronauts. Investing Blizzard, but even with a great pick from M to start the fight, they just still lose. 5 ults are going to be available here from the Giants, though. I mean, for morale, I think you have to use whatever you need to start and win this fight, if you're me. Like, if you're the Giants here, and they're waiting, they have... Keegs set up here on a good angle, but I think it gets scouted out. And the beat comes in here. Annihilation matching. Matching OCs. Everything's matching. We're seeing the Vendetta Blade. Does find one in the grab. The Nano. Ult slap. The Rush comes out here. M finds one, Andrew finds one in return. Sanomi falling, Koi falling, Andrew falling. Okay, so the Giants win that. We used 5 ults. for 2 ults. But we did win a fight, and we do have control of the point. Now, I think this is where you get your momentum back, and yeah, I think that's good. Momentum is very powerful in Overwatch here. You're gonna see Andrew and Funjin on this angle here. Will get taken out by M. M might find 2, will not, but does find a really good pick. And onto the backline here. Finding 2, this fight. Yeah, can we get Vendetta? This is a 5K from M. That's a 5K. Go. That's big lead. So now, yeah, no ults on either side here. You're gonna get mail if somebody gets touch here. But I don't know who really gets touch on the side of the Astronyaats besides... I guess the Ram does touch? Yeah, it's close, but yeah, you... But wait, the Mei gets taken out here by M. Losing her only ult in this fight. Going on to the backline, using a bubble. Funjin and Sky, both backliners, getting kills here. Peapod gonna trade that out. You know, I've been neglecting. Okay, not a great time to look at Peapod. You know what? Next fight, we're getting big Peapod cam. Whole time, Peapod cam. Got it? I make that promise to you. This is one sub map for the whole series being over. No pressure, but I believe our hero is Peapod. I believe it right now. So yeah, we're gonna see probably the Grav Detta coming out here from the side of the Giants, but you have another male here from the Astronyaats, from Foliage and the Beat. So we'll see how this fight plays out. Maybe baiting a boop for Peapod? No. Gonna see the Detta come out here. Will fall dangerously low. The nano on Andrew to keep him up. Peapod will die first here, but they haven't committed too hard. So if you're the Giants here, oh, that is a good wall from Foliage, forcing them to not be able to back. And yeah, they're just gonna make this a messy cleanup so that it's a big stagger. Yeah, now you're walking into 4 ults versus 4 ults. And you don't even have your Detta. Ooh. This is rough if you're the Giants here. But it's possible. It's very possible. Grav is a great ultimate. Grav OC, we collat 5 people. Trust. Andrew, with the OC, does get taken out by Keegs. The... Boy. Okay, so we saw the Grav used, the beat from Funjin, Andrew's OC, the Blizz. Yeah, and that's just... Nobody's gonna get a touch. Unless, yeah, nobody's gonna get a touch on the side of the Giants. So that's gonna be, yeah, a quick 3-0. The Astronyaats. It's still early in the season, so, you know, we hopefully see some improvement from the Giants. But no, this has been a fun game to cast. M with a 5K here. That's what I'm assuming this is gonna be. Maybe it's the ult play. No, it's the 5K. Keep in mind, one of these kills is off screen. So it is a 5K. Big.
These beats are the purest. Really
So, wow, great map, great maps, great series. Yeah, Astronauts quick 3-0. I don't know if I'm actually gonna do MVP. I don't know if the team actually wants to do their own MVP, but for me, I don't know. Andrew looks great. You know, Sky looks great all the time. But like, I don't know. Foliage was inspiring me. This might just be because we play the same role. I was seeing a lot of good things from Foliage. Haven't heard about them before. So They have already left the lobby, so definitely no interview. But my MVP is gonna be foliage. Yeah. Making sure that's not like a ringer. That'd be awkward. Anybody know? That's not a ringer, right? I don't think so. They aren't a ringer. Good. Okay. Yeah. Foliage MVP. Thank you so much, everybody, for coming to the Scuffed Voidcast. A lot of games this week. Yeah. On like Saturday and Friday. So excited to watch this rookie perform. That's true. Good line, actually. Good line. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna head out. It's been a great stream. Thank you all for coming by. Be nice to each other. Bye bye.